Hello, we are streaming. I suppose it comes to this game inevitably. For all streamers. For what it's worth, I do like this game. Yeah. The only goal today is going to be to beat it once. That's about it. I do think it's interesting. For what it is worth. Bit of a cut-off audio there. I have decided to leave Bennett Foddy on for what it's worth. I think he is a little quintessential to the experience. Albeit, I've reduced his noise a little bit, so hopefully he won't be a little too intrusive. I've beaten this once before, and that gives me all the confidence I need to believe I can beat it again. It's a little weird, I've never actually played this with the sound super up. Okay, Bennett is really quiet. Hold on.
You, as I have. Or have you left your wallet?
And now he's too loud.
You have to go back after
Oh, the difference between like loud and not loud is immense.
spending an hour in the commute. If you won
That'll
some
do.
money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If
Yeah, I've
you
never
got
played
your
with the
best shirt
sound
right
on
thing
before,
a wedding,
so
and then immediately
this is
got to
it's kind of a new
If
experience.
you won an argument with a friend, and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view, starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away.
It's a bit of a new experience for me to hear the grunts and the hitting of the hammer, because when I played this game, I kind of knew I was going to have difficulty with it, so I just I put on like a podcast or some
Find a
videos,
safe place to stop.
and I just kind of practiced
Don't worry, I'll save your
and
progress
got good at it
always, even your mistakes.
until I could beat it. And now
This
having
game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
and now
B
playing
games
it.
are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
All right, Bennett, I need to turn you down a little bit more.
They're built more for the joy of building
Because yeah,
than its
he's getting a little distracting for me to talk.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is
I think Bennett has like interesting things to say here, for what it's worth, but I do think it's a little distracting for me to try to talk over
one of
him.
the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
He has like some interesting ideas about like game design that I'm not sure I fully agree with, but like
In the digital world or in real life, there's certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
was
No
this
amount
where I
of
jump?
forward progress in
Yep,
the
I jump here. Okay.
lips are too sheer or too slippery.
I can get through a fair amount of this game with a decent amount of confidence, I think. But there's a certain point in where I'm gonna be fairly stuck, I think.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire
If
rest of the game.
I've been seriously considering making a video about this and only up for a while
A
now,
lot of people never got past it.
and
Prod and poke at it, explore
I think the
the
games are very
limits,
different, but they're also very similar
trying to find a way up and over.
in
There's a sense of
a lot of
truth in
ways.
that lack of compromise.
the ways that they are very similar is...
You can be completely confident in your ability to get through.
Alright, who am I kidding? Alright, Bennett. I think that they're very similar in a lot of ways, in the sense that, like, both games are kind of made out of these pre-made assets. Not necessarily pre-made. I think a lot of the assets in this game are actually handmade by Bennett Foddy. Or maybe not Bennett Foddy himself, but, like, the people who made this game. And, it's kind of like a random assortment of different objects, and you kind of climb up them. It has a vague, esoteric, metaphorical idea behind it. It has all these weird inspirational quotes that are kind of made to make you mad. It's a weird streamer bait game. I guess is the perception of it, is what people call it, like a streamer bait game. But at the same time, I think that they both have like more depth than maybe we give it credit for. And I think that's like worth talking about and analyzing. I don't think it'll be like a compare and contrast video because I think that they're just too different to be like compared to. But I think that like it would be an interesting thing to talk about. So I'm seriously considering it. And Bennett Foddy's like going off in the captions there. And, you know, go off, King. You made a pretty decent game. And I would talk more about what he's like trying to explain in detail if I made that video. I'm still waffling on it right now though. As I do with most things, I am pretty indecisive. I think it runs in my family. My sister is even more indecisive than I am. If we give her a single decision, she'll spend a good 3 hours deciding on like what she wants to have for dinner or something like that. I think that's a little better for me because growing up I became so tired of waiting for my sister to make decisions that eventually I would just be like, okay, we're doing this. Like, I eventually just chose to like make a choice, even if I wasn't necessarily 100% happy with it, simply to have a choice be made. And in some situations that helped out a lot. It's not always the right choice, but it is a choice. Sorry if during the stream you're gonna hear a lot of like mouse movement ASMR or something, because like for me, my mic setup is just very by the way, you see this? Now you can't unsee it. For me, oops, my setup is very cramped. My desk is very small, the mic is very close to my mouse, and the mouse is very close to the PC. Basically, it's so very close together that it's hard not to get it caught on the mic. The sound of me moving the mouse around. And that's going to be very present later when I'm wiggling the mouse around all over the place in later parts of the game. But yeah, I want to say I can beat this on stream. Though, I've only beaten this once before. So, this is a nice piano beat, gotta say. I guess I never noticed this because, again, I played with like the game audio largely off. I guess the piano only carries when Bennett Foddy is talking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the volume and effects to max, and even turn up the voice volume a little bit, because I know that I always have my desktop audio set lower than everything else, and that's a precautionary measure. I know that I speak very quietly, but I think this game in general is just very quiet right now. Or at least it feels very quiet to me. Whoops. There is a shortcut for this section, but I have never been able to do it. I think when it comes to this game, it's very dismissive to like look at it and say this is a rage bait game. Because while that is like kind of true in a sense, like it's very famous for making the streamers and the content creators fall down, go boom, and then they scream and go ah. I think that like it's a lot more about like a weird challenge in a sense. And I think in that sort of sense it can be seen as kind of pretentious, in the sense that like rather than trying to be an enjoyable experience, it's trying to make you angry and trying to arbitrarily challenge you just to make you upset. It's doing a little bit of trolling, as it were. But I think also, like, as Bennett Foddy tries to explain, the feeling of being frustrated and being arbitrarily challenged is a bit of an underrated feeling, and something worth exploring artistically. So... Oh. Hammer got a bit stuck there. And it's not really my intention to act like I'm above it all, because, like, I don't get mad at video game or whatever. But, I mean, I got mad at Donkey Kong Country yesterday. And that's not really a rage game. It's a silly monkey game.
Oh no.
Did you say, oh no? I've never heard it before because I don't play with the sound. But it also sounds like Diogenes. That's this character's name. It sounds like he's played by Bennett Foddy, based off of that accent. I'm willing to spend a fair amount of time on this stream, but I don't also want to stay here forever. I was a bit waffly about whether or not I wanted to stream today, but we're here. Sometimes it's about showing up, and show up I did. Nobody else did, but that's par for the course, I think. I think, I don't know about you, but I think my general cynicism is really enticing. Having trouble catching that ledge. The music is nice. I think that, like, generally there's Alright.
Oh.
Nah, I got it. There's part of me that's like,
No.
I don't know how you would describe it. Like, there we go. Talking about... I had mentioned this previously, like on the Only Up stream or something like that, where I feel like, I want to get better about, like, not making a huge deal when I, like, mess up in a video game, because I feel like I'm almost fishing for things to say. It's like, oh, I messed up, haha. I'm acknowledging the embarrassment or something like that. And I feel like that's not really something I would do off stream. And while that isn't necessarily a bad thing, to, like, say something you wouldn't normally say off stream or whatever, I'm sure there's a lot of things you wouldn't do off stream that you would do on stream. I think that, like, there's something about, like, reacting, even if, like, kind of nonchalantly about dying in a video game, that kind of doesn't feel right to me. It kind of feels like something that's, like, I don't know, it feels against my personality. Hold on. It works every time. I read somewhere that panicking during this section works every time. Also, Bennett Foddy here is like, oh, if you're streaming this on Twitch or on YouTube or whatever, that's culture too. It's supposed to be like a call out to people who are streaming this or something like that, and I think, you know, it's a cheeky reference. Very funny. Largely, it comes off as a bit passive-aggressive, but he's not technically insulting you. It's I think it deserves more elaboration. Like, I don't know, I think, like, what Benefati is trying to say in that particular moment where he's like, oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, having this content, chewed up and fed to you by a baby bird. That's a form of culture. It's like a watered down culture that you're not experiencing yourself, but it is a form of culture. It's not the same as experiencing it yourself. It's not the same struggle because you are not experiencing that struggle. But it is a form of culture. It is a kind of experience, in a way. We're at Orange Hell. People seem to have difficulty with this part. I have fallen off here a couple of times, but generally speaking, I don't consider this to be the harder part of the game. I'm gonna eat those words right here, right now. Yep. I didn't know that at the top of the slide there was a set of teeth.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Oh,
I appreciate this.
Lay them blues up, boyfriend. Down in the jail on my knees. Down in the jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
I suspect that this is done to annoy you.
Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, no. $10 shoe fits my feet.
Like, I suspect one of the more interesting aspects of this game is that, like, it is important to recognize that something, a work of art can be trying to tell you something and also trying to actively mess with you. It's like those two things are not necessarily mutually exclusive.
I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
I very much think this game is trying to both actively mess with you and as well as kind of legitimately explain game design beliefs. Like,
Turn down, boy, turn down. Hey!
I wonder if that song was in the public domain or if it was just like a thing that Bennett was able to license for $2 because it's a song that nobody's ever heard of. I guess that's the value of obscure art. It's kind of a thing where... One sec. Flatten out a little bit. Alright. There we go. Well, I'm hearing all kinds of new sound effects. It was like it's like I'm deaf. It was like I was deaf my whole life, and now suddenly I'm hearing like, I'm hearing, it's like Mr. Beast. I get to hear for the first time. And let me move forward a little bit. Alright. Okay. Now all I gotta do is Yoink. There we go. That part's scary, because it's very easy to slip, but if you take it slow, it's doable. I know people speedrun this game, because of course, every time there's a very hard game, people find a way to speedrun it, just for the challenge. I don't know. I feel like at the ripe old age of 25, I'm getting too old for speedrunning. You know, I kind of just want to play a game for what it is and be done with it. It's like, I haven't got time to optimize things. I want to have fun with the game. Ooh. That's not a very good grip, but I managed to pull it out anyway. I believe there's an achievement for beating this game a second time, so ooh, we should be able to see that. As I said, I've only beaten this game once, so if we do beat this on stream, I'll have proof. Bat jump scare. It must be really annoying for Batman to have to walk around and deal with the bats flying around everywhere. Alright, you... Alright, this part of the game is generally less dangerous. Or at least it's less dangerous of you massively falling to the bottom of the mountain. There are parts of it that are a little annoying, but it's generally less treacherous. More annoying than deadly, I guess you could say. For instance, this part. You have to get a really good grip on this side of the mountain. That's usually a lot harder for me. So things are looking up. Though there's no telling if we'll be back down here again. Alright. Nice. Alright, gonna get it a little closer. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It feels like riding a bicycle. I guess when you do this enough times, you kind of get used to the motions and the rhythm. I can totally see... Speedrunning is a little difficult for me to conceptualize, but I can see how people can like do this 50 times for the 50 times gold pot achievement. Because the map doesn't change at all. So, definitely, I can see how, like, you'd play this game and you just know the map so well that you can just play through it real quick. And 50 times doesn't feel so bad. I mean, after beating only up once, after playing only up one time, I got through the map in about a third of the time it took me the first time. Yeah, that's the difficulty with that part. You gotta get a real solid grip on the ice, or else you're just gonna bounce off. Okay. That should do it. What was that horrible noise? Hold on. I just need to get that hat out of the way. What I have found is also useful is you can angle your kind of pot a little bit. Like you can remain on the platform, but then tilt yourself. Oh, man. Well, I didn't fall that far. Well, you can tilt yourself. Like at the edge of this anvil, you can kind of lean yourself off the edge. And then you're kind of pointing upwards, though, and when you jump at an angle, and you get closer. You can jump diagonally, and that helps. I think it would have been better. Yeah, I think it's better if I just climb rather than trying to do funny bunny hops up this side of the mountain. It's a bit slower for sure, but it's safer too. Alright, so I'm angled like so. And then if we kind of droop like this and then alright, so and then we that should be fine. Alright, oh, that was very sloppy. Very sloppy jalopy. Whatever that sound effect was. Okay. So this is this next part is personally what I believe to be the hardest part of the game. Because mechanically it asks you to do a lot. We have to ride the bucket upwards. And I've always found that to be a challenge. First we have to catch the bucket, which in and of itself is a pretty difficult task. And then we have to ride it upwards, and that's going to be hard. Granted, the risk of falling downwards here is pretty minimal, but it's... we'll see. The risk of falling down is pretty minimal, but if you do manage to fall down, you could always hit the snake, which just takes you to the bottom of the map. Try to avoid that, if you can. Yeah, I need a better grip on that bucket. That's good. Alright, one. Oh, goodness. Well, it seems my words have come back to bite me, haven't they? Very well. Can't have the stream be too short anyhow. That, yeah, I would definitely say the bucket is like one of the harder parts of the game. Not because like you'll necessarily fall to your death like I did, but simply because getting on the bucket and then using it to propel yourselves upwards is very difficult. And then the portion afterwards is also very challenging because there's not really a strategy to it. It's just kind of spam the mouse and hope it works. It's like... After that, the game gets a little better. And it's mostly smooth-ish sailing. Okay. Ooh. That was clever. Good use of panic. Oh.
Oh no.
Don't freak out, Diogenes. You're fine. Kind of looks like an IKEA crashed in this place. Okay. Orange. It's such a contrast, really.
I left my mother, the best friend I had. Was a man that took me. That's why I'm all in bed. Nobody gives me sympathy. That's the reason why I cry for me. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away.
This record has more scratches than a crazy cat lady.
Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan. He has made me weak. He has made me moan and groan.
I was kind of hoping I could vault myself there.
From my home and left me
I'm kind of experimenting with some new techniques. Because
left my mother standing in the door.
whoa, I didn't think I'd grab that.
My mother standing in the door. With her hand on my head as her kiss fell to the floor.
Alright, come on. There we go.
All my clothes and stones, bones of stones roll off my
Grab that toilet.
All my clothes and stones, bones of stones roll off my
I am never turning on Spotify autoplay ever again. Ooh, that was smooth. By Santana. If I get up this hill, this orange hill, oh, that's really rough. Oh, I ran out of space on my desk to move my mouse. Nightmare.
Oh.
I'm gonna be thinking about that for like the next 4 weeks. Okay, that's a lot more solid of a grip.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know what? This game kind of has a similar thing to Only Up, where like the piano riffs kind of come in once you fall a great distance, because like they're associated with Bennett Foddy doing his whole spiel. And Only Up also has just spiel where you fall a great distance and then it plays this whole like musical bit.
Oh.
Alright, alright.
Whoop. No. Whoop. Whoop.
Very well.
Oh. Whoop.
I wonder what the dogs are about. There was a person outside earlier in a suspicious white van, and the dogs were barking about that for about half an hour. Oh, lucky I didn't fall through that. It's always weird when the dogs choose to bark at something rather than nothing. Alright. Yeah, you know what? This may be the IKEA section. We've got all the IKEA boxes, and above us are the IKEA furniture that came out of them. I was trying to finagle a way to get back up. Guess it didn't work out. let's see what we can manage.
Oh.
I know I said I wasn't going to commit to getting to the top, but I don't know. I think it's doable. I'm not feeling like overly tired right now. I'm still feeling in like a decent amount of spirits to get up there. Okay. Right.
No.
Alright. I need to readjust my mouse a little bit. I feel like I'm losing room on my very small desk from which to swing my mouse around to grab things.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Now we go up.
Oh.
And I alley-oop. Bonk down. The little wedge in the cardboard box there is kind of designed so that when you fall on it, you'll bonk down to the right. And it helps you grab on to these pile of cardboard boxes. There we go.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna have to unwedge it from here a little bit. Oh, that's too much unwedge. Alright. Whoops-a-doodle by Buddy Weed and his trio. I can't stay mad at that.
Might be midnight, could be noon. Crazy as a loon, or will be soon. If my baby don't hurry home. Oh, whoop, we do line off my moon. My baby is gone away. I'm running around in the sun. I don't know where to begin. Oh, whoop, we do line off my moon. My baby just wouldn't stay. I can't tell the sun from the moon. My mind just like
Got him.
I've read the note you left me a million times.
This song's kind of nice, and more importantly, it isn't interrupted by like, it isn't like really obscured by 400 record scratches. Like the audio quality isn't so bad that I can't tell what the song I'm listening to is. Like it's still clearly very old, but it's listenable. I'm off my noodle.
I'm eating my soup with dessert, leaving out the tail of my shirt. Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. My baby just wouldn't stay. Reading books from the bottom up, pouring ketchup into my cup.
I do like that the other two songs that were played were about like, you know, sadness and tragedy, and this one's like, whoops, whoopsie doodle. That's kind of funny. Okay. It's getting a little hot in here. A little schvetzy. Whoops. Whoops-a-doodle. Oh. There we go. That's what we call in melee terms a short hop. Come on, Diogenes, you can do it. Okay. Let's take it slow. No need to panic. Panicking will only make it worse. I need to like I need to tape my mouse cord down or something like that. Because it keeps honestly bumping into the mic stand. Like, and that is limiting my range of motion.
Oh.
Saved it for now. Let's give it another go. Got it. I think we were just being honestly a little too patient there. Like, I think by going so slow, we allowed ourselves to slip down the mountain a little bit.
Whoop.
So we're gonna have to be a little more courageous going forward. That's the way you do it. You play your guitar on the MTV. Man, it baffles me today that, like, kids today probably don't know that, like, MTV stands for music television. Because MTV hasn't played music on their TV since, like, the 90s. Or maybe the 2000s. Like, I don't even know if I was alive when MTV was playing music on, like... Nah, they were probably still playing some music on MTV when I was, like, born. You know, in the 1800s. Okay. So we're back in kind of, like, the safety zone. Ideally, we won't have a nasty fall again. I think I mentioned this before, but it's a very weird phenomenon for, like, streamers. I don't know if other streamers really do this, or if this is something that I conceptualize and make manifest, but, like, using the royal we to, like, refer to the audience and the streamer as if they were collectively participating in the game, even though they're just the audience. Like... Like, it makes a lot more sense to say, like, I need to do this, but it's like, oh, we need to do this. I guess it's like a way of making the audience feel like they're participating, even though they're objectively, like, not. And that's kind of interesting to me.
Whoop.
Now that we're this far up the mountain, though, we don't get a lot of music because Bennett Foddy isn't talking to us. We haven't falled. We haven't falled. I haven't falled, comma, go down, falled, comma, go boom, comma, recently. So there's no music. And it's a little eerie. Not eerie, just a little sad. I was honestly kind of liking Whoopsie Doodle. I'm off my noodle. My baby has gone away.
No.
What are you whining about? You made it to where you needed to go. Okay. So, bucket. Ooh, Nelly. All right. That's good grip. That's not quite what I intended. You would think that would be kind of a good position, but it's not. You can't really pogo off the bucket. It'll just fall out from under you. I'm not fully convinced I ever really figured out how to do this, or if it wasn't just dumb luck. Ugh. For the most part, if you fall there, though, it's not too bad of a climb. I got particularly unlucky the last time I fell, and fell largely to the bottom, though. You can fall even worse, though. Funny streamer moments, 56 incoming. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I like this game as well as Only Up. But I can't pretend, like, as a person, to be like, wow, this game makes me so angry when I fall. I don't have the energy for it. Moreover, I just don't think that's, like, who I am as a person. I just don't get super angry. I did get angry at Donkey Kong Country yesterday. Like, a little bit. Specifically at some of the piranhas. But, like, even then, I wasn't, like, screaming angry. I was more just a little frustrated. That jump was too good. I've never overshot the snowman before. But I think that this is legitimately kind of a weirdly well-designed game in its own odd sense. But half of the battle is kind of like learning how to play it. Fling yourself. Whee. All right. This is a bucket. No, there is more. Dear God. I think this would be a great game to, like, show your kids in 20 years when every game is, like, basically just a casino gambling loot box. And be like, back in my day, we had tough games. Games where you had to start over from the beginning. And they'll be like, whatever, Grandpa. And then you, like, show them this, and it's like, how do you beat this? And it's like, yeah. I could have maybe had it there. I think that'd be very funny. Either that or they'll just still be playing this in like 40 years. It'll be like Getting Over It 2 with Bennett Foddying her. I need to be careful bouncing off that rock. It'll send me right down the snake. There's definitely a way. There's gotta be like a methodical way to do this. The bucket for me, in case nobody was around to hear it, is definitely the hardest part of this game. The second part of this game is the part immediately after the bucket. But I think, considering how far we've gotten, I think it's doable.
Oh.
Like, that cliff seems hard, but then you can just get back up, so... It's a nice feature that, each texture has a different hammer sound. Like, it reacts differently from when you hit it with the hammer.
Oh.
Okay. Getting there is usually not a problem. Getting here is not the issue. It's the staying there that's the problem. Bucket. Who would win? The indomitable will of man or a bucket on a string? She do be Bennetting on my Foddy. She do be getting over my Bennett and my Foddy. How? Alright. Oh, that wasn't bad. Ooh, this is bad. I almost nutted. I almost ejaculated. I made that exact joke like 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
5 viewers, wow. What's going on today? Did somebody die? This is the hardest part of the game. By the way. I don't care what anybody says, this is the hardest part of the game. Orange Hell, it's not. Okay, left. so-called free thinkers when I see a bucket. I mean, like... You know, when Bennett Foddy said earlier in his tirade that, like, he was like, oh, I put in an obstacle and I just couldn't bring myself to make it easier. I fully believe that when he made this bucket. Because I think, like, he was like, well, I technically did it once, and therefore it's possible. Because I think that's how I beat it the first time. I did it kinda, and that's, like, enough. Second. Like, I know it's doable. Like, that's the frustrating thing, really. That's what really makes the game. I think that's truly what makes the game frustrating. The fact that it's like, you totally know it's possible, but like... No other part of the game is nearly as frustrating as this, I think. Well, except for maybe the part after this. I know that sounds like a direct contradiction. Well, alright then. That sounds like a contradiction. But this one particular section is like... I just think it's the hardest. Like... Alright, so we're on top of the bucket. This does not help me in any capacity. Okay. Well, maybe if I lean while going on the upswing, that might help. Futz. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That might be it. That might be the strat. That might be how you do it. That might be how you play your guitar on the MTV. After all these years. Titanic 2. There is a Titanic 2. It's like the animated one, right? Like the animated Titanic 2. That's it. That's the way you do it. That's how you play your guitar on the MTV.
No.
You're fine, Bennett. Calm down. Right. This part is also hard, though, because there's not really a strategy to it. You just gotta swing your hammer a lot. So, I hope you like the sound of my mouse swinging all over the place. Because I suspect you're going to hear that. The winner... No? I wish I could say there was a strategy to this. There really isn't. You just gotta play Ice Climbers. Do 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 do. You really gotta ooga booga your way up here. I heard this game has trackpad support, and I was like, what kind of insane person? Yeah, I almost had it. I didn't really, but I like to believe that I did. Alright. Almost. Oh, the music. I'm just gonna sit right here for a second. Rest my arm, which is working overtime. Just tried to climb this mountain. Okay. Come on. Come on. One. And... I mean, I'll get it. It'll just take a really long time, I think. Alright, big circles, big circles. I could really go for an Oreo right now. That doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just thought I'd let you know. This is kind of why this part is frustrating. There's no strategy. You just kind of have to keep going and hope it works out. Like, and now we're back in the bucket. Very well. Well, we know how to get back up now. A lot better than before. We know how to conquer the bucket. So getting up to the ice mountain should be easier. And once you get past the ice mountain, it's usually... you don't usually drop down it. I'm gonna drop off this. I don't have enough leverage with that. That's good. Oh. What? Got it. Much better. Okay. And then stop. Alright. Here we go again. It seems like parts of this mountain have embed points where you can like really stick your hammer in and get a grip, but it's kind of unclear to me as to where they are, and they're not visually distinct. So you kind of just have to keep swinging and hope you hit it. Almost. No! Alright. Almost. Don't give me that whoop. Do you like the sounds of my mouse? Well, at least there's going to be a break for a while. You can definitely see why that part is especially challenging, because there really is no strategy or rhyme or reason for it. It's just... It really is just kind of try to get up the mountain. Again, it appears to be that there are grips in this particular mountain, but it's not clear where they are. Like, there's one right there, there's another one right there. You're kidding. No, that's not it. I thought like maybe it was expecting me to go extremely slowly, but I don't think that's it. I don't think that's what it's expecting me to do. Unless it anticipates me like feeling around for a grip point or something. I don't think that's it either. I'm expecting like a gamified strategy or something here. Like, I'm wondering if I'm looking for a strategy where there inherently is none. Whoop, 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 and I alley-oop. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Everybody having a good time? Everybody enjoying this escapade of ice climbers? Maybe I should jump off that ledge if I ever reach it again. I'll reach it again.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Whoop.
Well, I had mentioned before that this one specific section of the game between the bucket and this ice mountain is the hardest part of the game. And there's still game after this. It's just this one part because there's no strategy here. It's just... 15 minutes. That sounds about right. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. 15 minutes. That's an immense amount of time to be spending on this icicle mountain, and it could be just because I'm doing it wrong. But it's not like the game ever explains how to do it. Because, you know, it's the type of game this is. Like, it's the type of never explain anything kind of game. Which is fair, I think. But still, what that means, realistically, is that I don't know how to do it. And I'm not gonna look up a guide. I think... Oh, hold on a second. It felt like if I really slammed the hammer down, it would embed into the ice. I don't know that for certain, but it kind of felt like it. That may just be me projecting a little bit. Like that's wishful thinking almost. But I want to say that's what was happening.
No.
Okay. One, two, three. Ah, fuck. That's fine. It would be useful on the sharper end, but I'm not pointed towards that direction. So I can't use that. I can't use that side. I mean, it's a fall. It's it was going to... That's always a possibility. When you're jumping around the bucket, that you will fall. It's a lot better that I fall there than fall down the snake. For sure. It's not hard to get back. It is not hard to get back. Yep. Ah, shoot. I totally whiffed that snowman. The soundtrack for this game has a real Peanuts vibe to it. Just a general lounge sound. Generally, you can land on the snowman pretty easily, but it's very possible to overshoot or undershoot it as well. Alright, bucket. The bucket has gotten easier since learning how to actually do it. It's still not crazy easy though. Okay, 112. Skipping 2 through 11. No right snack. Okay.
Oh, no.
That's one half of the battle over. Okay, so. No, I don't think slamming the pick in does really anything. And trying to use the spiky end only slings me back. So maybe I shouldn't do that. What? I wish I had more to say. But we've been through this. We've been through this, and I don't know. I guess ultimately, when you've made an active dedication to like not do the funny haha get angry at video game, games like these where like the intention is to kind of make you a little upset, to make you upsetty spaghetti, you kind of are left with a little bit less to talk about. I find that, like, for a lot of streamers, part of the appeal is the way that they interact with their chat. And I think that can be very difficult for, like, very low viewership streamers, because they, speaking from experience anyway, because, like, it's very difficult to interact with the audience when the audience does not exist. It's very sad. It's like watching a comedian try to do crowd work to an empty set of chairs. It's one thing if the set is pre-recorded and for somebody else, but it's another thing if said set is for
I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
This is a cover from the song we heard earlier.
Oh, they put me in a jailhouse on my knees. They put me in a jailhouse on my knees.
You are here today.
They put me in a jailhouse on my knees, Lord, Lord.
Thanks for showing up.
They feed me on cornbread and peas. They feed me on cornbread and peas. They feed me on
That being said, it is very much like Alright.
I'm going where the climate suits my clothes. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes, Lord, Lord. And ain't gonna be treated this way.
I guess what I would say is that like it feels bigger to like have a streamer and be like, oh, I'm part of the streamer's chat. I'm a part of something, you know. But it's a bit different with like a smaller community, I think, because you don't necessarily feel the same way. I think some people think it's like more homey, like more inclusive, like, oh, the streamer has a better chance of seeing you because like there's less people. But at the same time, I also feel like I don't know. I think that there's a hugely different vibe between somebody who has become successful and somebody who hasn't. Very, I don't know. I kind of expended everything I had to say about, like, streaming and YouTubing and all that stuff. I kind of, like, burned myself out saying that in, like, the first 2 episodes of my Metroid Prime streams, I think. I don't think my opinions have like changed radically since then. Like maybe a little, but I guess you could say I'm still cynical about it. Shoot. Bucket no get easier. Alright. Left. Right. So ideally I should come in from this side. If possible. I'm definitely falling off more as a result of me like actively trying to. I think part of the reason why I never really fell off with the bucket beforehand was because I wasn't doing it the right way. But now that I am, I have a much better chance of falling off. Fortunately, it's not in the snake direction. he says falling in the snake direction.
Whoop, whoop,
Whoop whoop.
whoop. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
I think I need to pull up on the upswing if I can do that. That's my guesstimate. That's my guesstimate, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh.
Left, upswing. Did not have enough leverage for that. Okay. Up. Okay. Back. Upswing. Going on the upswing seems like it could work, but I'm going to need more leverage. Leverage on this bucket. I imagine it must be very interesting tuning into like a getting over it stream, because it can be difficult to tell if like this person is at the same point and stuck at the same point that they were before, or if they just fell down. Who knows, maybe they beat the game and restarted. Okay, 1, 2, swing. Got him. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Moments of truth. Oh boy, it's gonna be a while. At least this time I know. Which am I? What do you mean by that? Like, am I the person who's been stuck at the same part? Or did I just restart? Like, this is all one round. My only goal was to beat this game once today. And the first, most of this game has been going fine. It was literally just the bucket and this where we had problems. I've definitely fallen down a few times. I've definitely fallen down a few times. That's no reason to give up. Eventually I'm gonna start falling down this mountain simply because my arm's getting tired. This right here is the farthest I've gotten today. I have beaten the game before. My goal for this stream is just to beat the game one time. I'm pretty confident I can do it. Because, like I said, the mountain part is objectively the hardest. The mountain and the bucket are the hardest parts of the game. And it seems like we've done it. So, oofy. Need to stretch my arm. I was doing like a... Yeah, I could not stress like how much I had to like go in circles with that. Okay. So from here, it's pretty hard to fall down the mountain. Except on like the asteroid part, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Like, even there, where I pushed myself to the left, I still landed on the shopping cart. So, it should be largely fine. Should be good. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's smooth sailing from here. But I will say, I won't be as like, stressed out about it. You need to jump up, grab. To jump up, grab, and then vault to grab this. And then you don't really need to vault to grab this. You can just kind of weasel your way up here and go whoop. Kind of wedge yourself in here. I actually think you might have to... Yeah, I think I need to vault myself up that second radio dish. And because of that... So, vault... Got it. Vault. Or perhaps not. They might have enough leverage to vault. So... Yeah, like maybe like this instead. Ooh! Almost got it. I know that like you vault up some of these dishes and then you kind of like pogo up other ones. You vault up this one. Pogo. Don't click your tongue at me. Yeah, so you can do that. Kind of tilt ourselves. Yeah, I don't think there's enough leverage if I try to vault off this. So I think I gotta either squeeze myself into this, or I really do have to try to vault, even though I just said it was impossible. No, I think if I squeeze myself like that. You're good, Diogenes. We'll get it. Like, we're not quite doing this yet, but the difference is like, I don't know. There's something that feels distinctly different from this and like the Snowy Mountain part, where like at least here I know what I have to do, or have some idea as to what I have to be doing. Whereas with the the Snowy Mountain part, it's just kind of like, oh, swing a lot and hope it works out.
No.
That wasn't angled enough. This'll work. Okay. Up, and we'll shoot. Alright, if I can kind of like level here and be like... Boink. Hold on, vault? Alright, I think I just need to vault. That might be the best option. It'll be tricky, but there was another section in the game that was also just vaulting, so... Basically the vault tutorial. So, it shouldn't be too bad. If nothing else, it should be learnable. Might take a few trial and errors, but I think it's definitely doable. Banging against the side of that tower is causing me to bounce off, so I can't reach it. Maybe I need to be slower about my jumps. Oh no. Okay, so if we bounce... Nope. If we bounce... Come on. I'm suddenly really biffing it. Real streamer's curse right here. Okay. I say okay as if I haven't been here for the past 2 minutes. I might be jumping too high. That's definitely a problem. I'm jumping so high that I end up hitting that radio dish rather than the, I don't know, transceiver? What would you call it? That panel that I need to be grabbing onto. Is this how Z-Master gets around in real life? Yeah, we are actually playing as the real Z-Master right now. This is actually the story of how he gets to the grocery store. Currently, we're pretty close to getting his Jaffa cakes. I think, generally speaking... Hold on a sec. Yeet. Got him. Alright. Get it eventually. It's just... I think this game really wants me to vault. It does not want me to pogo so much. Okay. Nope. Oh good, more music. I was waiting for a sick oldies jam. I guess we know where the music is coming from now. This old radio tower. Yeah, I don't want to get the bad ending where Z-Master grows legs. Okay. Alright, we're pretty close now. If we play our cards right, there shouldn't really be a chance to fail now. Though I've definitely seen people do it. I've definitely seen people mess up here. Okay. We on the rock? We sitting on top of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's head?
Oh, no.
Alright, calm down. You.
Oh.
And that's the ball game, boys and girls. I swear half of that stream was trying to climb an ice mountain. Oh boy, what a game though. Truly has a legacy as being like a rage bait game. But I could have sworn I got more mad at the piranhas in Donkey Kong Country yesterday than I did at this game. I don't know. I think I said this before when playing only up.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the road feeling bad.
I don't know what I was expecting, honestly.
I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this away. I'm going where the chill wind never blows. Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows. I'm going where that chill wind never blows.
It's so loud.
And I ain't gonna be treated this away.
But wow, does it come full circle. He peeks the mic just like me. I feel honored.
I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I'm going where my cauldron's never cold. I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I ain't gonna be treated this away.
He sounds like me because his mic is bad. That's why he sounds like me.
I'm going down this road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this away.
Yeah, but what I had I think I had said this when I played Only Up, was that like if I know a game is trying to get my goat, is trying to make me upset, I tend to immediately kind of like chill out. Nothing makes me, I don't know, it's from being on the internet for such a long time. Yep, there it is. Beat the game twice. 1 hour 50 minutes. Not terrible. We're not going to enter the top of the mountain because we're streaming, and that would be very disrespectful to Mr. Bennett Foddy's wishes. And I like his game enough to not be scummy about it. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've been on the internet long enough to the point where it's like I know if somebody's trying to mess with me, trying to troll me, trying to shake my leg or something, get my goat, I immediately chill out, and I just, it's really hard to get me angry from that point. So Donkey Kong Country I don't think was ever trying to make me upset, so it kind of made me a little upset. But with like Only Up or this game, when bad things happen, it's like, alright. I'm already in the attitude of like I need to stay positive, and this game's trying to make me upset, so there's no point in getting upset. I don't know. Great game. I think it's unfairly treated as a bit of a rage bait game. I think there's interesting things to say about it. I might consider making a video about it, and Only Up. I'm still really thinking about it. I don't know if I want to edit. That's always the big conundrum. It's like, you know, video could be cool, but on the other hand, work. Yeah. I don't know. That's the stream for today, though. Thanks for everybody who came out and watched. I know that we spent the majority of it, making weird noises with my mouse and climbing a mountain, attacking a bucket. But that's just how it be. I have no idea if I'll stream tomorrow, or if I do, what it'll be. This was like the last thing I had planned for this week. I'll try to figure something out. There are a lot of games on the Super Nintendo collection, so we'll figure it out. I'll keep everything posted in the Discord. I'm thinking about getting like some form of social media, but I've kind of decided that like, I don't know, I want to stay off of social media as long as I can, until like it's absolutely necessary. If and when people actually start caring and be like, I want stream notifications. I'm gonna wait until there's like a reasonable amount of desire for it. I ever thought about playing a Zelda game? Definitely thought about it. I played Tears of the Kingdom a little bit when it came out, but that game was very long, and I pretty much realized instantly, like, oh, this is gonna be a massive series that's gonna take me forever. So I kind of quit that for a little bit. I'm kind of hesitant to start series that are like especially long. I also kind of prefer to play games that I know at least a little bit about, so I'm not like spending a huge amount of time in the series fumbling about and wasting everybody's time. So, well, I do definitely think I could play like a Zelda game at some point. I don't know. It kind of depends. I'm a little reluctant to start like really long series unless I know what I'm doing. There are like really long games that I'd like to play, but I'd like to be kind of prepared for it. Like I want to set out a time and be like, okay, I'm gonna play this really long game and I'm gonna like dedicate time to it. Well, yeah, I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's the stream. We'll be back, soon. Soon-ish. We stream most days at 6 p.m. So anticipate most days. I post stream notifications in my Discord, which you can find on my YouTube channel, where I post, the stream waiting room for when they're about to go up. Or usually a few hours before they go up. Yep. I'll see you.